Good day and welcome to Henry Money Making class. Well, in today's video, we're going to be looking at something fantastic. Of course, I'm sure you already know crypto is all over the place, but the question is, have you started with cryptocurrency? Starting with cryptocurrency is not just a thing, but getting the right website for you to kickstart your cryptocurrency journey is one of the amazing things that I'm going to be showing you today. Well, so many persons are like, am I shall be able to trade? Do I know how to trade? Don't worry. With the platform I'll be introducing to you today, your journey for cryptocurrency has already been made easier. There's no need for you to beat around the bush because I can tell you in this same week, 3 days from now, you will likely be enjoying your crypto journey and you will thank me that this video came across your way. But without much ado, before I get started, just in case you've not yet subscribed to my channel, I think it's right time you just smash that subscription button and then the notification bell as well so we can get started. So I'm going to be introducing to you Binance, and Binance is the application you use in doing um venturing on this journey of yours. So Binance has a pro function and also has a light function, especially for those who are coming on board. As you can see, I just toggled it on. But you see, my interest is because you are likely a beginner, so I'll likely ask you to make use of the light section. But for those of you who are already pros and already understand everything you need to know, so you don't have much to do, all you simply have to do is, you just make use of Binance Pro, and which is what I just toggled on. So let's get down into business. How do you start your journey with Binance? The first thing you need to realize is you will need your email address. After inputting your email address, Binance definitely asks you for your phone number as well, and then you fix in your name and you start off. It's as simple as that, and it's not difficult. The moment you're done with this, Binance is going to request a valid ID card from you. Do well to provide a valid ID card. Depending on your country, you can also provide a voter's ID card. You can also provide a driver's license, whichever ID card it is that your country accepts. Probably you're in the UK, even your international passports can also suffice. Or you find yourself in Ghana, you find yourself in Africa, in any of the African countries. Do well to make use of any valid ID card. Usually the verification happens that same day. So you see, there is nothing that is limiting you from starting your cryptocurrency journey with Binance. So having started your journey, you have to go to your email, you have to verify your email and all that. And once you're done, puyaka, you're good to go. So this is actually the interface of Binance. So simple, very easy, no stress, as easy as ABCD, as you can see it. So one of the things you'll be seeing here is that we have home, we have markets, we have trades, we have futures, and then we have wallets. So of course, if you're making use of the light section, it's still not a difficult thing. But the light is usually for people who have interest in um, this is where the light is. You can see it up here, top right. So the light section is usually for those who don't have any knowledge about cryptocurrency. So this was developed more like a wallet for them, so they can simply exchange their cryptocurrencies to their fiat. And then another beautiful thing about Binance is that you can buy cryptocurrency with your local currency. So let's say, for instance, I'm in US, I can simply buy dollars and buy BTC with my USD. There are two ways it can be done. Either you do a deposit with your bank card or debit card, or you go over to the P2P section and then you do that. If you also find yourself in UK, living in the UK, you still do the same thing. And so you see, it's always an amazing opportunity. So over here is where places we can see analytics of all that is going on. This is where you can see all the coins, and then if you have a watch list, you can easily add it over here. Or you tick on these buttons, which is here, that black, and this, you tick on them and then you can add these coins, or you click on add favorite. So that's it. So I've added 3 coins to my watch list, and then if I want to add more, I can come over here, and if I want to view them, I can go over there to view them. So What do we do? Here are the coins that you currently have available on Binance, and there are so many coins, more than 100 coins available on Binance for you to trade. So if you need any of the coins, check out the details and then you click on it. So any point it is you want to see the date, the timing, and all that, you can easily see all this. You want to know if you need to step into a trade or if you need to watch out if it's on support or resistance, you can see this. So the first thing is this, the light section, and for the light section all you simply have to do is just for you to exchange your coin. So probably somebody sent you Monero, you give them your account details, which is one of the things we'll be looking into, and then you can convert it easily here. So over here you click on convert with fees, zero fees, and then you put in the exact amount. Probably I want to exchange 1000 Monero or XMR or 10,000 to BTC. You can see it's BTC, and that's it. So if I want to exchange this, I can use this button. I want to change from BTC to Monero, that's it. At the same time, you can also choose any coin you want to change to by clicking on this arrow button there, and then you have a huge availability of coins. So I can come over here and click on USDT. That means I'll be changing from USDT to XMR. But I wouldn't want to bore you with all this, which I know it would not be difficult for you. So you can also input the amount you want, and then the equivalent in USDT will also be gotten. So this is for market trades. And then if you want to do limits, for the difference between market and limit is that in market, Binance does all the conversion for you. But in limit, you're the one who has to fix your price. So Binance has already made this easy. You can see there's a 24-hour chart, 1 week chart, and 1 month chart. So you click on 1 week chart, that's it. Click on 1 month chart, that's it. So if you want to see if this coin has been dipping or it's appreciating in the course of 1 month, you use that. So here's it. So for limits, let's say for instance, I need to place an order. All I simply have to do is so let's say currently Monero is at 0.06248. So let's say I want to buy XMR. So let's say I want to buy XMRR or Monero at 0.6200 instead of 0.6248. All I simply have to do is I have to put in the price, the exact price I want to buy it. All right, maybe 6200, and then I fix in whichever coin. If it's BTC that you have, you put in BTC. If it's USDT, see I'm changing it by clicking there. I put USDT, and then probably just tell them, okay, this is the amount that I want. Okay, sorry. So I just write in the amount. If it's 100 USDT I want, and then I click on buy. If whatever the amount is. So currently you can see that you can see the price is actually 1.4 151.8. So you simply have to do it. You fix in the price that you want to buy. So let's say I want to buy $148. So all I simply have to do is I fix in the quantity I want to buy. I want to buy 100 USDT worth of XMR, and as simple as this is, and I click on place order, my order will be placed. What this means is that price is currently at 158 or 151, but whenever price comes down to your 148, the order will be placed. So while it's not yet there, the order will have to wait. So it's as simple as that. I believe I've explained to you what market and limit order is. In the case of when you want to sell, the same thing also applies. But for now, we decided to look at what we can actually achieve from this. But this is all about conversion. So when you want to convert, let's say imagine I had up to 1000 XMR, but I don't have, I just type in 1000 XMR here, and then I'll put the price I want to sell. If the price is currently at 152, I can tell myself, okay, I want to sell off at 160, and then because it's a limit, once I click on place order, it's going to wait until the price gets to that opportunity, and that's it. So once I do this, I'm going to see all my transactions in open orders. So this is what spot trading is all about. So I want us to go over to the professional mode so that we can see things for ourselves. So on the professional mode, this is what you can actually see. This is the way it is. So over here, you can see we have home, markets, trade, futures, and then wallets. So I'm just going to be explaining to you the concept of both spot and futures trading. For you to access or to do any trading on spot, you simply have to come over here to spot trading. So in spot trading, you can see spot, you can see futures, you can see feed and data. So I'm going to be clicking on spot, which is over here. Now, so let's say for instance, these are the list of coins available. You can also search for a pair of coin that you're looking for. So let's say I'm searching for XMR, like we just looked at. You can see that XM Arrow has up to 5 pairs. It pairs to USDT, BUSD, BNB, BTC, and ETH. That's Ethereum. So you can click on any of them that you feel you have a currency for. So if I have USDT, I'm going to click on XMRO USDT. If I have BUSD, XMRO BUSD, XMRO, whichever coin it is you have available. So if it was BUSD your friend sold to you, good and fine. So if it's USDT, good and fine. So you click over here on XMR, and then you come over here. This is where you can place your trade. The beautiful thing about making use of Binance is that you cannot easily shrink here, pinch it, expand it, pinch it to reduce it, so you have a better view. And then you can change the candle time frame to 1 hour, to 15 minutes, to 1 day, and all that. So if you want to see what's happening to XMR in 1 day time frame, you simply click on the 1D, and then that's it. It shows you the whole thing. So you can see that XMR has been on a downward trend for quite a while. Now, the thing about this is if you touch any area here, I'm touching it, I'm moving my finger, you can see the dates, which is down here. This is the dates at that point which I selected. And so everything shows to me. This is actually January, 29th of January. You can see that. So it means that every single candlestick here is represented by 1 day. You see, all the red and greens that you're seeing here means 1 day. The red is 1 day, green is 1 day. So this is 1 day, the next one is also another 1 day, and the next one another 1 day. Every single one of them represent 1 day. So if I put it on 4 hour time frame, it means each candlestick, these red and green stuff are all called candlestick. So it means each candlestick represents 4 hours. So that's exactly the way it is. So if you want to buy, you come over here, you click on buy cryptocurrency, and then you simply put in the USDT and all that. You put in, if it's you amount in USDT you want, you can put I want to buy $50 worth of XMR. You type in the amount. Now even you're making use of limits, you have to choose the price yourself for typing. You can touch any of these prices here, or you can touch any of these ones here. So the green ones are usually the buyers and the red ones are usually the sellers. So when you place a sell order, it will be in the red side. When you place a buy order, it will be on the green side. So more likely, the green guys are the guys saying we want to move forward. The red guys are the guys saying we want to stop. Please, we are tired of the trade. We want to come down. It's just like you have your traffic lights. Of course, you know red means stop and green means go. So when we have green, it means we are going forward. And when we have red, it means we are stopping. And we'll say, okay, driver, I think we want to alight out of the vehicle. So basically, this is how the whole thing goes. So when you're considering this, you see that it's a very simple thing. So currently, trade is currently at 152. And so what are we looking at here? All I'm saying is, okay, I want to buy probably at 149. So I'm saying I want to buy at 149. So if it's 149 that I'm buying, I just simply have to place the price and click on buy. Once this is done, the pair is going to appear here just like you see that I have one already here. So having said that, let's check out what sell is. So for sell, you come over here and you click on sell. So I click on sell, and the same thing, what amount. If I already have XMR and I want to step out of the market, two ways. It's either I choose any of these orders here and the price will change. You can see the price is changing, or simply I type in my own price. So if I'm typing my own price, I can say, oh, price is currently at 152. For me, I want to sell at 158 so that I can make some profits. So you see, that's exactly how it goes. And with this, your trade is ready to go. So if I have some form of XMR, I can use that. Now you can make use of 25%, 50%, 75%. What this simply means is going to take a percentage of the XMR that you have and you can sell off. So for instance, let's say you started with $100 So by the time you're selling off at 158, your $100 of course would have been more. You would no longer be ending with $100. You definitely have made a profit. So the next thing I want to show you here is futures trading. So in futures trading, which is very simple here, when you want to pick a coin, you come over here. After clicking on futures trading, you come over here, you pick on you can type in the particular coin you want to trade. So if it's mana, I want to trade, I type MANA, and that's it. It comes out. So I choose it, and once I choose it, it reflects here. So what's the difference between spot and futures trading? In the case of spot trading, what you're simply doing is that you're buying an asset and you're keeping the asset, and then whenever the asset appreciates, you sell off. Or you can decide to buy an asset and keep the asset for quite a long while. Just take for instance, you decide to buy a house now. 4 years from now, that house will likely appreciate. So when the house appreciates, you decide to sell it off. Now, that's exactly what is spot trading. But for futures trading, you're predicting that the market is going to go in a particular trend, either up or down. So whichever way it is that you predict the market is going to go, if it predicts it's going to go up and the market goes in your favor, of course you make good profits. If you predict it's going to go down and the market goes in your favor, you make good profits. So usually the buy section, it means you're predicting the market is going to go up, and the sell section means you're predicting that the market is going to go down. So whichever way it is you predict, it's a win-win. You always make your profits. So one of the things we have about futures is we have leverage, and this leverage can be adjusted. So probably for you who is a new beginner, Binance will likely give you about 10x starting out, and then after a while you have the liberty of increasing your leverage to whatever thing it is you wish to increase it to. So of course, I always advise people, please start with 10x or 15x. As much as possible, for you being a beginner, you should start trading with 5x. The important thing is the amount of the percentage you can make daily trading. Never you be too greedy when trading on futures. So let's put it this way. If you are consistent in, let's say you start with $100 and you're consistent in making 5% every day. So it means you're making $5. In 30 days, it means you've made 5 times 30. It means you've made 150. Meaning you've made over 100% or 150% of your money. So you see, if you bring in $1,000 with consistency, it then means you can be able to make 1,500. So basically, I would still advise, that you do not be greedy when trading. So the same scenario applies for the limit in futures, and the same thing applies for the limit. So if you need a better video on futures trading, you'll likely see that in the description below. And then don't forget, also remember to make use of my referral link where you get a better explanation on how to trade more on futures. So for now, I simply come over here. If it's USDT, you want to use mana. Probably you have some mana that you bought on your spot wallet. All you simply have to do is type in the amount of mana, 10 mana. So you want to use in trading futures, good and fine. If it's USDT you have that you've gotten for the spot wallet, you simply do the same thing. You put in the amount of USDT. Maybe you say 20 USDT is what I want to use for this trade, and then you go ahead with it. So just like I say, it's all about you predicting. And for you to predict, you have to make use of the charts. So this is the chart you have to make use of, which is quite excellent. So I could predict, okay, I feel the market is likely to come down or likely to go up. So if I say it's up, I fix the price. Now, when predicting, usually when you want to start your trade, you first take a trade. After you've taken the trade, so let's say for instance 20 USDT I want to make use of. So after I've taken the trade, your trade is going to appear here in other positions, and then from there, when it's time for you to close your positions, you come over to positions and close it. I've already explained all this in a video of mine, which I'm going to drop the link in the description, so you can always take your time and then look through it. So we've seen the spots, we've seen the futures. The last thing I'm going to be showing you here is how to do a transfer from one wallet to the other. So it's possible that somebody sent you a coin, probably BTC or BNB, into your wallet. When that coin is sent in, it's going to appear in your spot wallet, which is what we have here. But you see, you can't trade futures by having the money in your spot wallet. For you to trade futures, you need to go over to For you to trade futures, you have to come over to transfer, and then you have to move the money from your spot wallet to your futures. Right now, what I have here is funding. So I'll switch this spot and then I'll click here and select futures. You can see futures here. I've selected futures. Now, if I want to exchange and move from my futures wallet to spot wallet, I'll come here and click on this arrow button and the exchange is done, meaning I'll be moving from my futures wallet to my spot wallet. But if you notice that this is USDM, meaning that this is dollars, so it simply means I'll be moving money from USDM, means it's either USDT most of the time or BUSD depending. So it means that meanwhile for other coins, the coins are there. You can see the coin M. So if it's a mana, it's going to be this coin M futures, and then you'll be moving it to your spot wallet. So you just simply come over here, put in the coin, come over here, select the coin that you want. If it's dots, click on the coin, or you can search for the coin as well, put in the amount, or you do max and then click on confirm transaction, and that's all. You're good to go. So we've seen how to make use of spots, we've seen how to make use of futures. This is amazing. I'm sure you're seeing that your crypto journey is already very simple and easy. Such an amazing journey. So having done all this, without much ado, you're currently set and you are really on your way to being a guru in cryptocurrency. So we've looked at our KYC, we've looked at sports, we've looked at everything that we need to know about this. So the last thing I'm going to be showing you is going to be, so for instance, I don't want my friend to send me cryptocurrency. How do I go about getting my own cryptocurrency myself on Binance? Wow, Binance actually thought about you and provided you a solution. And one of the solutions we are going to be making use of is making use of the P2P section. So Binance calls this wallet funding wallet. And so for the funding wallet, you come over here and you click on P2P. So when you're on P2P, you select your country and then you agree to their terms and conditions. So you simply come over here and you type in the amounts. So if it's $100 I want to buy, I'll type in $100. Whatever currency it is that you're using, you will see there. Usually you should open your currency, but even if it doesn't, you can come over here and switch to your currency. So let's say for instance I'm using pounds, I'll type in GBP and that's it. So if I'm making use of Ghanaian cedis, I come in here and I click Ghanaian cedis and that's it. So with that said, you are good to go. Having selected your currency, so you come, after selecting your currency, you can type in the amount you want, and what Binance will do is that Binance will sort out the ads for you according to those are up to $100. So you can see I can buy from this person at $100. So there's USDT, there's BTC, BUSD, BNB, Ethereum, and DAI. So I can click on BTC, click on BUSD, click on BNB, click on Ethereum, click on DAI. And then, so life is good to go. So this is not much of a problem. You can also use the filter section in the P2P area. I also have a video on P2P, which was done basically for this. So you can also find that video in the description as well. So having done all this, the next thing you do is you can come and choose your payment method. You want to make use of Skrill, Wise, Zelle, ATM, and then Perfect Money, whichever method it is you want to pay. There's also a place for bank transfer, though all these ones are popular methods. So you can also choose your country and all that, whichever one it is, the countries you want to see. So I just deactivated this. You can also decide if you want to only ask to be by pro merchants. These are verified merchants that Binance have. You can choose this option as well. So having done that, so let's say I type in bank transfer, doing the US, so you can see that's bank transfer showing there. So I simply select it, and then if there's anybody who has bank transfer, I click on confirm. So if there's nobody having bank transfer, it then means that these are the available methods. So I need to choose any of those ones here. So what we have is Wise, ATM, Perfect Money, and all that. So for your country, please search out for whichever one suits you best. And because I fixed in an amount, that's the reason why sometimes the amount you fix in will determine if the ads you're going to see and all that, and the payment method as well. So I'm deactivating bank transfer and clicking on all. So you can see these are all the payment methods available. Now that's for buying. If you want to sell your coin, you can also come over here and sell your coin as well. So you type in the payment method you want to use in receiving your money, and then you sell your coin. So having said this, I believe I've covered everything you need to know about getting started. You can purchase your coin here. After purchasing it, the question is, what do I do? How do I start trading? So I'm going to show you that briefly. So how do you start trading? So the next thing you have to do, so how do you start trading? You simply move over here to your wallet. So you come over here to wallet, you click on wallet, which is at the bottom, right? And then you click on